Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Nioh DLC number 3, Bloodshed's End. Here in Bloodshed's End, we not only got new techniques for all the weapon types, didn't quite hit the horn, think that's how he flies away, and we did it before the four-armed yōkai got to us. Could have caused some complications otherwise. We also got that new Ninpo. We actually got a bunch of new Ninpo added with Bloodshed's End. And they are farmable skills that drop off of enemies. One such Ninpo is the Dragon Flame that we just shot, which in this case counts as a new ninjutsu. Which also means it's subject to the unlimited ninjutsu buffs. So if you ever see it flash green, and not consume a charge of the Dragon Flame in the bottom corner, that's why. But it's a really powerful technique. It takes a long time to cast, but it hits like a truck, and it causes the burning status ailment. Also up here, we have the first Kodama of the mission, and we will be seeing the other Ninpo, which is a replacement for the sword's grappling technique, and it's a really cool one. We'll not only see that in a little bit, we will also be seeing where and from whom you farm those, which I'm pretty fucking excited about. Oh, look at that. The kick from behind just on its own was doing like nearly 4,000 or 5,000 as a backstab attack. Super good. Also, you can hear that there's a little bit of fighting going on in one of the adjacent rooms. We'll see what that's all about in a second. Just trying to look around, because I think there might be a Nurikabe. Or that might be coming up later. Oh no, that's, I'm thinking of it, the next mission. There is a Nurikabe in this one. Well, look who it is. We're not only going to be joined by one NPC in this mission, but because the fighting can get so intense, we're actually going to be joined by two, including Date Shigezane. Ooh. Looks like he's not okay. Oh no, he's getting grappled. Got command grab by... Ooh, shit. Got command grab by the Namahage. There we go. And I think we're kind of pressed up against the corner, which is not great. This mission, Resentment Unleashed, I think it's called, provides a really good sense of escalation that I think we were in grave need of. For a while, it's been feeling like the game's kind of been spinning its wheels, especially over the last couple of DLCs, but these last two missions for Bloodshed's End, this one and the next one coming up, things start to really, really ratchet in intensity. So we're gonna help Date out, and then move a little bit more forward into this courtyard, where the Onmaraki, or the Onmaraki? Yeah, it's the name. Is gonna swoop back down. We shot this thing in the beginning. If you shoot it in the horn, that will be enough to scare it off for a little bit and defeat it. If you leave it alone for long enough, you'll get even more enemy spawns in this courtyard. And not just tiny little baby enemies. We're talking four-armed yōkai and Namahage mainly. So you'll get an even greater volume of like nasty enemy spawns. Plus, it's going to be lobbing fireballs down onto you consistently while you're fighting all this shit off. And having two different NPCs with you will barely even the odds in that case. They'll get knocked out really easily. You'll still have to watch your back because there are just so many enemies flooding you and they're all so dangerous, and you're just going to be dodging fireballs the whole time. So it really behooves you to take care of the Onmaraki, which is like a big bird-type yōkai, described in some places as like a mimic, and they set up shop near the recently deceased. Alright, I was hoping this wouldn't trigger every skeleton in the barn, but... I mean, this is fine, too. Another excuse to use our awesome Dragon Flame Nympho. And then it's just you don't even have a hand cannon, it's just a matchlock. Oh wait, maybe that is a hand cannon. That projectile looked much bigger than the rifle projectile. There's a Kodama back here at the back end of the stable, and through here I believe there's another shortcut. Or rather, I think this might be the first one, back to the first shrine. Haven't been paying attention to whether or not we've opened up many shortcuts yet. And then from here on out, there is a kind of rampway made of rubble that we can climb up and move forward. But before we do that, we're just going to check everything out. It seems like we're good. We're good out here. Oh no, there is one more thing back here on ground level. Now up here, there's going to be another one of those Kusarigama wielding yōkai, and I think one with a hand cannon. Now we should, if we're careful, be able to deal with the hand cannon guy with just projectiles before we run in and engage this dude in close quarters. Because even though we have help between him and the hand cannon one, that can get a little bit dicey in this tiny little room, especially coming in from a choke point. And is there a Kodama back here? There probably is. There is a well. They've gone to this trick a little bit too many times. So it feels less special every single time they do it. Hell, it was in the very first mission of the game, and back here is where the Nurikabe is. You could say they've gone to the well one too many times with that. I'm gonna try to clear this out first. What's back here? Oh, that's that. I think that's the way forward. Then the Nurikabe is in this room, but it's also accompanied by a skeleton warrior. So it's a little bit tricky to get the skeleton warrior without pissing off. I think they're fighting it. Oh, these motherfuckers. These dumb idiots. Yeah, this is usually what happens. They'll start fighting the skeleton warrior and they'll, like, cleave the Namahage. Or the, not Namahage, the Nurikabe. And trigger him before I get the chance to do a gesture with him. And he's just guarding another hot spring. Nice if you don't want to top up with an elixir, or if you're just going for the achievement. I think in every DLC and in the base game, there is an achievement for resting in every hot spring. Also, I really like all that dialogue between the white cat and Date. Dragon ought to know it's unwise to anger a cat. Oh, the bickering. Date is such a dick. And then after this, we'll have one more of those big Amaraki fights in a courtyard once we go through here. This room is precarious in and of itself, though, because we got the hand cannon guy back there, we have a big skeleton, and we have a four-armed yōkai in there. First couple of those whiffed more than I would have liked. Oops. Let me just recover a little bit. Oh, shit. I didn't even see the command grab coming. I think they're both out of commission. My NPC buddies. And I can't see what the fuck's going on, so just to be safe, I'm popping a living weapon. Yeah. That was for the best. Just to keep safe. Not quite safe yet, because I'm still on low health. Yeah, help him up. Maybe I'll distract a little bit. Whew. That room went sideways. Went all pear-shaped. I was hoping to go through that a little bit cleaner than that. Okay, so from here, I believe we go... Oh, yeah, the Kodama, too. From here, I believe we are going outside, and then we're almost at the end of the level. Oh yeah, elixir. Not that I'm short on supply, but hey, we'll take it. And we almost have living weapon built back up again, without even having to pop that. Yeah, do it just in case. We need it, though. Whoops. That's fine. We are gonna reset that dude. Just resting at the shrine for a sec. Because there's no need to fight him. And that teleports our two buddies back as well. They're hodgepodge, the buddy bots. Select a category. And we have one more of these. He's gonna land in the upper left corner on that, perched up on that roof. Shoot him in the horn again. Deal with the fireballs well ahead of time and cut off the supply of yōkai spawns. Also, while the Namahage, I think that's another forearm yōkai, are, come on, there we go, distracted over there. I'm going to climb the ladder and deal with this dude, this sniper up on this vantage point, raining down hand cannon fire. Oh, I think they dealt with the yōkai down here. Shit, they're good. They're good for more than just soaking up hits. They took care of business on their own. Good on them. I'm going to climb back up because I believe there is one more Kodama up here. And then I think we're almost done with them. I'm pretty sure I missed one or two, but that's fine. This one is, it looks like inside the pot, which did not smash open somehow. That's fine. They're not going to be accompanying us any further, so we're free to one-on-one the boss. And then there's one last Kodama back here. Then we can just go in for the boss fight. Which, of course, is against the Onmaraki. Oh, it didn't land. First fight didn't go quite how I wanted it to. Did some dumb shit. I'm not gonna quite get a chance to light it on fire. So this is probably one of my favorite DLC fights. This and Date Shigazane. I have that right. Not Date Masamune. I think it was Shigazane, right? The first boss of the first DLC. And we have far too few of this style of like yokai boss fights, especially in the DLC. And the whole design of this fight, the flow of it, everything, I really enjoy this fight a lot. Also, it's a lot for melee. It's a lot of dashing in and out. It's a lot of hit and run, which I always enjoy that play style. Because if you stay in too long, he does that, which is incredibly hard to dash through. And if you just sit and block it, you wind up taking some chip damage because it's partially wind elemental. It's partially physical and partially wind. You can even see the little hurricane of wind around him. It's not the hardest fight ever. It's really not. There's some stuff like that where he dives you and it'll probably one-shot you if you're not looking out for it. But it's just a fun style of fight. Ooh, I think that kunai broke his horn. Like, yeah, that wasn't the hardest thing ever. It wasn't the most complex boss fight, but it's just a nice change of pace. Plus, it's a really, really cool design for the boss. We'll cross paths with Maria. We're gonna do that next time. We have only one mission left in the DLC. There are like 5 or 6 boss fights, most of which are refights in it, but Oh, and we still have one submission to show off. One very, very important submission. And we're going to see where we got the ninpo from, including the one we've yet to see. Oh, was I calling him Date Shigazane? The one who was accompanying us? It's Masamune. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one.